What's up? Today I'm going to be sharing how to make an insane amount of money with Amazon the right way. Okay, a lot of people get into Amazon selling the completely wrong way. And so in this video, I'm going to be sharing exactly what to not do, why now is the best time to start this business, how to start with Amazon, how to actually start this business, and how to read data to make sure everything is good using AI, which makes things a lot easier now. So to first get started, my name is Eric Cooper. For those of you that don't know me, I've sold over $2 million on Amazon and sell consistently over $100,000 a month. Now, what most people are doing wrong is they're in this subsection over here of this graph of starting Amazon by selling products from Alibaba, AliExpress, China, and bringing them over to Amazon. That's what most people think is the only way to sell on Amazon, and they don't understand that there is a much easier strategy, which is what most people are doing now to actually get success, which is this other portion of the chart. Now, the reason why this other strategy is much easier is because instead of trying to create your own brand, run ads, create this new opportunity, what we can do is we can actually just tap into brands that are already established, that are already selling. So we have a bunch of brands that already spend thousands and millions of dollars on marketing for us, and all we have to do is just supply the products onto Amazon. So this just makes things a lot easier. This is the best way to get into it. You're essentially running an online convenience store on Amazon. You're allowed to sell whatever you want, any brand that you want, and it makes things a lot easier. And the reason why now is the best time to start this is because Amazon is continuously growing. So that means your sales are going to continuously grow. There will always be more buyers than sellers on Amazon's platform, which means there will always be opportunity for us to come in and make money. Most people think that Amazon is something that's too saturated. There's way too many people doing it. But in reality, it's like you will know, like I know no Amazon sellers outside of, maybe students, stuff like that. There is no one selling on Amazon. That's just the actual truth. So if you can just take action and actually commit to this, I promise you, it is going to change your life like it did for me. So this is what we're going to do. How do you actually get started with this business, and what do you actually need? Because you really only need 2 softwares to start this business, and that's it. And you can actually make, 7 figures with this business. I'm going to show you what 2 softwares you need to get started. The only 2 softwares you need is this software right here, Scan Profit, and this one here, Keepa. Okay, both of these softwares is the only thing you guys will really need to build this business. Okay, Keepa will help you make better buying decisions, and then Scan Profit will basically show you how profitable products are, and it'll help you find products, and that's it. Those 2 softwares can take you to 7 figures. Obviously, I use a little bit more than just those 2 softwares for like tracking profits, all that stuff. But this is all you guys need to start. Okay, so you don't need a crazy amount, you don't need a crazy budget to get into this. And that's all I would recommend to start with. You don't need more than that. Don't let people tell you need more than that. Okay, start small and build your way up. Okay, now let's talk about how to read data and actually find these products. Okay, so the easiest way to find products is to use a product that you already have, right? So this is a product right here that I have. I know this is a profitable product, so this is a good example of a product to use because I've previously found it profitable. Now, if you're watching this and you're like, hey, Eric, I don't have a profitable product, use this one. You can use this product, and all you guys want to do is scroll down here on the Scan Profit Chrome extension, and you can look at the other sellers on this listing. And so what you're looking for is people who have less than 30 reviews. So this guy right here has 16, this guy has 0. So these guys are good examples of people that we can open up and check out. And so all we're going to do is open up these sellers and see what other products they're selling. And so if you can imagine this, if we can just copy some of the top Amazon sellers, we can find products that they're already selling and basically just steal them. That's essentially the strategy, okay? You don't have to do anything too crazy. Now, this product doesn't have a lot of storefronts on it, so maybe we're going to check out a different one. But that's all you guys have to do. I'm going to show you what I mean a little bit more and a little bit more in depth so you guys kind of have a full idea of how to actually find these products to sell so you can start making money with this. So this right here is another example of a product that we can use to basically go ahead and start using for sourcing, okay? To start finding products to actually sell. So this product has a bunch of other sellers on it, which is a good thing, right? And so you guys could also use this as a starting point, is what I usually like to call them. And again, we're just looking for someone like this guy. He has under 30 reviews. The reason why you want to look for people with less than 30 reviews is because if a seller is smaller and they're newer to the business, they'll also have products that are a little bit easier for you to find as someone who's new, right? If you look at someone with 1,000 reviews, they'll have so many products in their store. It'll be really tough to find the actual good ones because they have so much stuff just in their store in general. So looking at the smaller guys is a lot easier. And so all you have to do is, right, we open up a store and we can just start kind of going through some of the products that we think may have a potential to be profitable. We could check out this cash register. This is, so this right here, this cash register is pretty much profitable. It should be profitable. And this is without a discount, without anything else, right? So we can buy this cash register on sale for $24.99. Obviously, the profits here are nothing too crazy, and I probably wouldn't want to buy this. Typically, you want to shoot for at least a 30% ROI. That's typically what I look for when I'm buying products. But as you guys can see, I mean, this was one of the first products we opened up, and it's already making us a $3 profit. And if you're in this and you're like, well, I'm not sure if I have enough money to get started, even if you guys had $100 to your name, you guys could flip your $100 and turn it into $12 of profit. Obviously, that's very low, but just as an example, is like you don't need a ton of money to get started, but you can start using and leveraging Amazon's ecosystem. So Amazon is going to basically promote the product for you, right? Because people already go to Amazon to shop. So you don't have to run any money. You don't have to spend any money on ads. Amazon also fulfills the orders. So you can basically send your product to Amazon and they will fulfill it to the customer. So you never have to like leave your house. You never have to do anything because Amazon will fulfill all of that for you. Okay. And that, in my opinion, is the best way to start things because most people are not trying to start Amazon to basically have another full-time job. So my advice to you guys watching this is you want to leverage Amazon and not have to touch any products and just make it super hands-off. That's exactly what I did. I don't touch any of the products that I purchase, and your life is a lot easier that way. We can take a look at this one right here, this little wellness thing. So we open up the product through Scan Profit, right? We just click this little Amazon logo right here, and we'll pull it up in the next page. And then I just hit this Google button right here. That's all you have to do. And then we'll go check out this website. And this size is 32 ounce. Get 35% off your subscription order with August 35. Let's try that out. Can I click apply here? There we go. Let me make myself a little smaller. So $46.52 is our cost. I don't think that's where we need to be. Yeah, I don't think that would be profitable. But these guys also have some bundle stuff. Sometimes the bundles are good. If you buy a bundle, they can sometimes make it a little bit more profitable. I've noticed that for sure. But this one doesn't really look like it has a bundle for us to really make work. So we'll move on. But this is kind of the simple concept that you guys need to follow, is really just opening up these products and just Google searching them. And eventually you're going to find opportunities just like the cash register where you can buy it for a price that's much lower than what it sells for, and you can make a profit in between. And that's all it is, guys. It's a very simple concept of arbitrage, and arbitrage has been around for a very long time, and it's not something that can just go away. Like, it's always going to be here. Let's take a look at this Bath and Body Works. Sometimes these can have like huge sales, Bath and Body Works can. Actually stay in the US is what I want to do. So we're looking for this mix and match 5 for 28. Yeah, that wouldn't be quite good because we're buying a 4-pack, right? So we would not be near really where we need to be. So we move on. And then from here, guys, all you do is you basically just want to click through different stores until you find more opportunities. Like we could check out this one. This guy has 1 review. And eventually you'll find a bunch of stores and sellers that have a bunch of good products in their store. And what I would recommend is, like, let's say you pulled up this guy and he had some really good products in his store. You could now favorite his store so you always have that ready to go on command. And then you basically just check this guy's store every week. And every week he probably will have new products that you can steal, start selling with as well. And you're almost basically having him do all the hard work for you. So that's kind of the only strategy that I used to really build up my business. I really focus on 2 strategies. This is one of them, and another strategy I use is leaf sourcing, and that's it. Like, if you guys just practice both of these strategies, you will be able to build up this business and scale. And this is all you guys need. And the reason why I would recommend this business over starting private label is because it's just a lot easier. You don't need a ton of capital. You're not buying wholesale from Alibaba and stuff and then bringing it over. It's a lot easier to get into. And like I said, you don't have to run any marketing or do anything like that. So I would highly suggest you guys just fully immerse yourself and dive in. There are so many different business models that people talk about, and it's hard to know which one to choose, which one to do. And my advice to you, if you guys are in that little crossroad, is just to commit to something and really go 1 year into it. That's exactly what I did. I went 1 year into this business, and I'm like, I'm gonna just fully, immerse myself in whatever happens, happens. And it worked out because I had that mindset. So if you guys can just adopt that mentality, you will do really, really well. And that's my biggest piece of advice for you guys. Now, if you want to learn kind of more step-by-step how to build this business in a little bit of a longer setting where I also do Q&A, below this video, I'm going to have a link for you guys to register for my next live training. I'm hosting one this Sunday, and I'll basically be breaking this down a little bit more in depth, but I'll be breaking down how I'm using AI and virtual assistants to build this business almost for me. Okay, so if you guys want to learn how to do that, apply below this. And for those of you guys that maybe have been selling on Amazon, or you just want to fully skip all of the hard work and you want to just work with me one-on-one, you can also apply below this video and apply to work with me hands-on, and I will help you build this business. But with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.